I entitled our message this morning, Lost, Turn Your GPS On. GPS is God's providential support. Ang sabi dito sa verse number 17 ng chapter 1, Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. He was there in the fish's belly for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah was at that point. He was being broken by the Lord. Kinakailangan baliin muna. Kinakailangan i-break muna yung si Jonah. Kailangan ayusin muna ng ating Panginoon. Dahil kung hindi siya magagamit. When we are in that position, just like Jonah was, may tatlong bagay po tayong dapat gawin. Number 1, when we are down there, the first thing that we need to do is pray. Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly. When he thought that it was already the end, when he saw that he couldn't help himself anymore, he prayed. God was working sa buhay ni Jonah. Jonah prayed. God had broken Jonah. Yung will ni Jonah, binbreak niya. Yung pride ni Jonah, when he said that I can do it on my own. God told me to preach. No, I won't preach. I don't like to preach. I'll run. That's what Jonah did. Sabi niya, I'm big enough. I could decide on my own. I don't need to trust and I don't need to follow the Lord. And God broken Jonah. Brokenness is the process where God brings us to the end of ourselves and into total trust, love, and submission toward Him. Binabreak ka ng Panginoon because He wants to use you. So when God is trying to break us, watch out. He wants to do something with us. Huwag tayong magreklamo agad. So when God is breaking us and molding us, huwag kang magreklamo muna. Watch out. Dahil merong ginagawa, merong plano ang Diyos sa atin. Number 2, when you are down, think. You make a realization. You analyze. You ask yourself, where am I? Kahit saan tayo nagpunta-punta, kahit nag-disobey tayo, it doesn't really matter kung gaano tayo kalalim, kung gaano kalayo, at kung gaano kalalim yung pinuntahan nating kasalanan. God is always waiting for us to come back. And Jonah said, my God. When we are down, we analyze, we think. Ito ba dapat yung nangyayari sa akin bilang man? Ano na yung ginagawa ko ngayon? Nasaan ako? Ano yung ginagawa? Bakit ako nandito? Is this where God wants me to be? Realization. God gave Jonah a time out to think. When you are down by points, you need to call for a time out. And then have a time to listen to the coach. Dahil kung hindi, patuloy kang matatalo nung kalaban ninyo. Sa buhay po natin, when we are getting away from God, kapag lumalayo tayo sa Panginoon, kapag nararamdaman natin yung puso natin, lumalayo sa Diyos, you call for time out. And then you think, you analyze, you go to the coach and say, Coach, what do you want me to do? At napakarami ng mga pangyayari because of a single timeout. Because the players got the chance to listen to their coach. Sa halip na matatalo sila sa laro, nanalo pa sila. So it's always important to listen to your coach. When you are down, you pray. When you are down, you think. When you are down, believe. The most important thing you need to remember when you hit bottom is not how far you've fallen. Ang isipin dapat, how can I get out of it? Who could help me get out of it? When we are down, the only one who could help us get out from that situation is none other than the Lord. It's only God who can help us. Verse number 9, But I will sacrifice unto thee with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. Ang kaligtasan ay sa Panginoon lamang. Do you need somebody to help you get out of your situation? Salvation is of the Lord. Mga kapatid, kapag nandun tayo sa pinakamalalim ng buhay natin, let us always remember that salvation is of the Lord. Stop pretending that you can still do it. You need to accept that salvation is of the Lord. And without the Lord, you will continue living in the fish's belly for a very, very, very long time until you realize that salvation is of the Lord.